My name is Pranav. I have 10 plus years of experience in SAP, FI, CO, MM and SD implementation. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to implement the simple VAT. VAT means value added tax. Let us assume that you are a trader. Trader means what? You buy and sell the products. When you are a trader, how you have to analyze the VAT system? Basically, you purchase the commodities from your vendor. The same you are going to sell it to your customers. In this example, I had given purchase invoice. Item A, 10 quantity, rate is 100 rupees. This particular item A will attract 13.5. How do you derive 13.5? You have to refer Commodity Act. Every sales tax office will have a Commodity Act book. According to that, the commodities will be mentioned in that book and they will mention the rate of tax. Next is you are also going to buy item B, 10 quantity, 200 rupees, 5.5. The rate of VAT is 5.5. Again, you will buy item C, 10 quantities, 300 rupees. This particular product has got nil tax. You don't have to collect any tax on that. Now, this total 1000, 2000, 3000, the total 6000 will become the base amount. Then you have VAT 13.5 and VAT 5.5. This will become MWVS. That's what we are going to define in SAP. This is the condition types. The commodity whatever you have purchased, the same thing you are going to sell. So you are going to sell for the profit. Item A, you are going to sell it for 200 rupees. You bought it for 100 rupees. Like that, item B, item C you are going to sell. When you are selling, this total invoice amount will become base amount. Whatever the output VAT you are going to collect, that is called MWAS in SAP. Now we will analyze further. In SAP, VAT denoted by V, input VAT denoted by V and output VAT denoted by A. You have to remember this. The difference between input VAT and output VAT we have to pay to the government. Now we will go for SAP implementation. Now first and the foremost, you have to go for procedures. So in procedures we'll have condition types, steps, accounting key and so many configurations. This I'm going to explain in detail in my further classes. First let us define the procedure. To define the procedure, either you can go through the path, menu configuration path, or directly you can go for T code. So NOB YZ is a T code. I'll copy it. Just a minute. OBYZ. Now click on procedure. What I'll do, I'll copy from the existing procedure. So I'll go click here and click on control data. Yes, whatever the condition type I want, it's here, and accounting keys are here. I'm going to copy this. Now how to copy this? Select this, then click on copy, then change your company code. You can give 8136 VAT procedure, then press enter. It's already defined in the same key. Okay, I'll go and check. See, 8136 procedure is already defined. Okay, now double click on control data. You have base amount, MWVS, MWAS. That is what I have explained earlier. Now this step is over. The next step is, we will see, the next step is assign calculation procedure. This happens in /no bbg. Now click on position, type your country IN, you remove this, assign 8136, then click on save. Now we will see the next step. Define tax codes for sales and purchases. What do you mean by this? Your client might tell you, I'm going to purchase 5% commodities which will attract 5% tax, and 13.5 commodities which will attract 13.5 tax. So these are the different types of categories of commodities he is going to purchase. Now in our example, we will implement VAT purchase 1%. How shall we implement this? For VAT purchase 1%, you have to create one tax code. So the T code is NFT XP. Then enter the country. Now I'm going to give V1 here. Okay, V stands for input VAT. Then for the tax code, I'm going to give the description. Input VAT 1%. Then that tax type, press F4 here. It is V. V stands for input VAT. Press enter again. We remove 5.5%. Then enter 1% because we are implementing 1. Click on save. V1 has been created. Next we will see what is the next step. The next step is you have to create VAT purchase 1%. This will happen in FS00. FS00. I'll press F4 here. I'll check whether the ledger is there or not. VAT purchase 1% ledger is there. Uh, okay, then click on control data. Now here you have to assign the tax category V1 here. Okay, press enter. Then this is a material account G006. Then click on save. Okay, now the ledger account is already existed. Just you have to assign the input VAT code. We'll see the next step is define tax accounts. This happens in OB40. So OB40, you have to search here VST. Slowly you have to search. You will find VST here. Double click on this, then select the chart of accounts. Then you have to give so I'll remove this, save. Again I'll select V1. Here you have to give a link to input VAT 1%. So you have to give a link to input VAT 1%. Click on save. Now we will see the next step. Next step, we will test whatever the configuration we have done is correct or not. So what we will do, we'll go to F-43. So Control V, enter, give today's date. Okay, so select the company code, everything. So 31, press F4 here. Select the vendor. So vendor 6. Now enter the amount as 1000. Click on calculate tax. Then you have to select 40 here. Then press F4. VAT purchase 1%. You have to select. This is a different thing. I mean, I'll take in further classes. You don't have to do anything here. This is about TDS. Then enter star. Now you have to simulate this. To simulate. See, now the vendor is getting credited 1000 rupees. VAT purchase 990.10, input VAT 9.90. So it will calculate on the gross amount and it will show you the debit and the credit. This is how you can able to create the calculation procedures, tax codes, and assigning tax codes to the input VAT and generate the purchases. Click on save. Wait for some time. Yeah, document 90017 was posted in company code 8136. This is how you can able to implement the input VAT. In my coming classes, I'll be giving you a demo on how to create the output VAT. Thank you for listening and viewing my